Hello, my fearless family. How is everyone doing today? First of all, I'd like to apologize for the way I'm dressed. This is one of those days where I will be in the office all day, so I usually dress down when I'm in the office grinding. Usually, when I'm out networking and dealing with the public when it comes to my current new business, I'm usually dressed more professional. So, this is an unprofessional day. Today is Thursday. If you're new to my channel, welcome. I talk about business credit, business funding, personal credit, and side hustles, all things money, right? So today I'm going to talk about government contracting and grants. Okay, so if you are a woman-owned business, or you're a veteran, or you're disabled, or you're considered disadvantaged, that means at some point in your life you probably would have qualified for some type of government assistance like food stamps, welfare, whatever, then this video is for you. If you did not come here with a silver spoon or a gold spoon and you're not part of the Gates and JP Morgan family, then this probably is a good video for you. Okay, so I want to go over the steps, and I also want to talk to you about, so if you already have a business, you have a structured business, you're running it, but you're not quite a multimillionaire. So you haven't made your first million in your business, right? And right now your market or your services that you're rendering is slow, because everybody have those ebbs and flows in their business. Even e-commerce, you may have a seasonal product or a seasonal service like lawn service. You may have a seasonal service where people only come to get like a waxing. You may have a spa type stuff, and most people usually go get more spa treatments and more self care services during the summertime when their body is more exposed, and in the winter they don't go get that quite often. But you still have a properly structured business. That means you have your business license, you have your EIN, everything that's required for your industry. All of your T's are crossed and your I's are dotted. Then you're looking at the right video to expand. So your primary business, your LLC, does not do business with the government. And when I say do business, that means your NAICS code does not do business with the government, right? So you go and type it in and it says there are no contracts available for your industry. Well, now what you can do is you can do a DBA. So you can start splitting your business up into small DBAs. Now, some people would say, don't do that, just go create another LLC. But if you already are kind of tight with funds and you're new to the business industry, because you don't have to be in business for 10, 15, 20 years or 2 years or whatever to get government contracts. It's the difference between funding when you're trying to get credit or loans or something like that. There are stipulations and guidelines to getting new credit for a business. They usually want you to be in business at least a year, and you have to, PG, which is personal guarantee. No, this is government contracted money, you guys, that has been set aside. They literally have to take 23% of their budget and set it aside for disadvantaged people, for women-owned businesses, for Hispanic-owned businesses, for veterans, for disabled business owners. They have a budget, and sometimes no one even go out and apply for these contracts because people just don't know, right? So I wanted to go over this content or this opportunity because I literally structured my business so I could be fundable through government contracts. Okay, so I offer 3 NAICS codes. So when I say NAICS, I mean NAICS codes, 3 that the government actually pay for services for. So that means that I can offer 3 different types of services to the government and get a government contract. You guys bid on. Okay, so again, if you meet those criteria, I would stay tuned to this video. And I know you might say, well, they may not lawn services. Have you ever wondered when you pull up to the state capitol or to the federal building or anything, you wonder who does the lawn care here? Who's doing the lawn care? Who is cleaning these buildings every day? And when they need replacement furniture, or they need the walls painted, or they need something in the offices done, cubicles broke down, do you ever wonder who does that? They don't hire maintenance for those. They don't, because that's not a permanent job. You may have the contract and you may bid on it, and that contract may be $250K, and then they offer all the supplies, and now you just, if you have a construction business, you already, build and work on different things, then that's just an additional stream of income that you have, and then you just continue to bid on contracts. Okay, so if you where would you get those workers? So let's just say you already own a lawn care service business. Everything, your T's are crossed, your I's are dotted. You have all your proper paperwork. You have an EIN. You have, like, everything with your business is structured. You have a business bank account and all of those different things. And now no one is really getting lawn care done because most people blow their own leaves. We're going into the fall. A lot of people like to get lawn care during the summer because it's so hot. No one wants to do their own lawn care. But during the winter, people don't mind going out and blowing leaves. So you can do a DBA, like make a construction company, Howard's Construction Company. You can do a DBA. So you still have your lawn care service, and then you're doing a DBA construction company. Where do you get workers from? So your lawn care workers, they may not be skilled in like drywall and how to install different things that a construction company would be able to do. Then I would go to my local technical schools and put in job opportunities at the career center so you can get skilled people in your field to go out and do what needs to be done in your company. Okay, you guys, that's what we're doing. We're hiring skilled people. My daughter literally is the HR manager, and I do not get in her way. She has a list of questions that she asks potential workers for our company before they even are invited to the office to do a one-on-one face interview. She have a series of questions, and if they don't, pass those questions or don't have a great, legitimate, strong answer, she just don't hire them. Okay, so you need to make sure you're hiring, straight up type people. So I would just go to a technical school and pick up professional people that has been trained in the industry to ensure that you can continue to get your government contracts. Is this video going to be long? Yes, it is. Go ahead and go get you something to drink, get you a snack, take a look. I'm about to do a voiceover and give you the steps to get started with how you can structure your business to get government funded and grants. Okay, so stay tuned. Okay, everyone, I am back. I took a quick little break to have me some trail mix. That's what I have for breakfast/lunch. Okay, so we're on SBA, Small Business Administration. If you have a business and you don't have this saved in your favorites, you don't have a business. You should come over here. After you structure your business properly, you need to come over here. If you are looking to open a business, so the turn of the year, that's on your, to-do list. I'm going to finally start my business and take it serious. Then I know that it's September 28th, but you can start reading and being knowledgeable of how to be a business owner and how to structure your business properly, you guys. So you're going to keep hearing me use the word structure your business properly, because you want to be able to be fundable. Don't treat your business like some type of hustle. If you are still in hustle mode, then just do 1099 work. That means that like you're a gig worker. Until you're ready to really take your business serious and not treat it like a hobby, just don't waste your time and money going down to your state office to get a business license. So anyway, we're on the home page, and you see business guide. You can come over here and learn different things, and then you see funding and contracting and learning play. Like, it is so much information over here that you can spend a few hours. So kind of log off social media for a minute: Facebook, Twitter, Instagram, TikTok, and come over here and learn about how to build your business, right? So we're clicking on funding. This funding is, like it says right here, and I've done a video on that previous. I think I did it maybe last year sometime. So you can go over there and get this information. So I've already spoke about loans. We're talking about government, federal contracts, right? Money you don't have to pay back, and it's a wealth of information, you guys. I've already went through this. I've already read through it. I've already structured my LLC for DBA to do business and contracting with the government. I'm super excited about getting my contracts and seeing where it's going to take my family business. So if you're not really aware of my background, I do e-commerce. I've been doing e-commerce since 2016. I've been really successful at it. I've taken that knowledge and moved it over to an actual family business, and we have a service-based business now here local. That's where I am sitting at now in my office. So I apologize if I'm speaking really low, because I'm just being respectful for the rest of the office. I don't want to be talking loud. Okay, so here we go. Contracting Assistant Program. You have your small disadvantaged businesses. You have women-owned small business federal contract programs, veterans. You have a business development program. You have the SBA Mentor Protege program, joint ventures, management and technology assistant program, and the Hub Zone program, natural resources sale assistance program. So after you have kind of glanced over this, I'm not saying you have to read everything on here. I'm just saying be knowledgeable. You most importantly want to go over here and click on win contracts, right? The standard size. The standard size is that your business have to be, small. You can't make at least $25 million in a year, because you wouldn't be considered a small business. You wouldn't be considered a disadvantaged business. So this wouldn't be for you. Okay, so right here, earlier in the video, when I was looking at the camera, I mentioned the NAICS code, the NAIC codes. So you can come over here and you can type in your industry and find out if your industry already do business with the government. If not, and this is something that you could foresee yourself doing 2024, 25, and in the future, then do your structure your business as a DBA. In the state where I'm located, you guys, we just can't say, okay, I'm doing business as Howard Construction Company, although I was Howard Lawn Care Service earlier this year. No, you actually have to go and fill out what they call a fictitious name or a DBA certificate. It cost me about, I think, $22, and that's including the fees and process and everything. Literally $22 and you get a secondary business license. So you have your first business license, whatever that LLC is, with the seal and your state name and everything. But then you get a DBA business certificate. So when it's time for you to set up a business bank account and start doing business as this entity, people are aware that, hey, this is Howard Lawn Service doing business as Howard Construction Company. Okay, I keep repeating that so you can understand. A lot of people are confused, and a lot of people want to charge for this information, and no, we're not doing that over here. Okay, so that's what you do. It's not good to just go out and start doing business up under a name that does not have a legal representation stating that's what you're doing. Okay, so go get your DBA. If not, and you have the money, you can just start Howard Construction Company and get a full new LLC license. It depends on what state you're in. Some states charge $350. Some states charge $500 for a business license, and a lot of people just don't have it. It is better, we're talking cost effective. So we're trying to structure our business and get funding for the least amount of money as possible. Okay. So, you just look into it with your state and move what makes economical sense for you, your family, and your business, right? If doing a DBA is cheaper, then do the DBA just so you can get funding, and then later you can go get that LLC that says Howard Construction. So now you have Howard Lawn Service LLC, and then you can have Howard Construction LLC later after you've actually started making some money with the government contract. Okay. So that's how I have been able to sustain being an entrepreneur, is that I only start reinvesting in my business once one business is making money. Okay. So you can go over here and type in your NICS code. If for some reason you feel like this is not enough information, you can just go and see, they give you all the NICS codes from previous years, and it's a National American Industry Classification System. That's what it stands for. Okay. So again, you want to make sure your business is structured for the government. Now, if you just want to go to Dix.com and type it in, then you can see all of the different industries and find out your code here, or what industry or what services you want to offer. Most people will go into the transportation. Some people go into, like I said, construction, even electrician. So if you're a certified electrician and now you're graduated and you really don't want to work for anybody, or you're working for someone but you want to branch off and open your own business, boom, here you go. Okay, so oh my goodness, what have I clicked on? Let me close this out. Okay, so let's get back to this website. Well, I want to stay right here first. So we're on Small Business Administration, and we're finding out if we, what do we qualify for as far as these contracts. So if you're a small disadvantaged business, okay, this is the requirements right here. And it also tells you each year the federal government awards 10% of all federal contract dollars, or roughly 50 billion in contracts to small disadvantaged businesses. Why leave that money on the table? Here are the requirements. You may register your business as a small disadvantaged business if you meet the following criteria set by the Code of Federal Regulation. The firm must be 50% or more owned and controlled by one or more disadvantaged persons. Okay. The disadvantaged person or persons must be socially disadvantaged and economically disadvantaged. The firm must be small according to SBA's size. So it's a big number. Like, in order to not qualify, these are big numbers. You can click here. And I know most of my subscribers or viewers don't make $25 million in their business every year. So that's why I'm not going to go into that. But you can go and click and see. And then here are women-owned businesses. You can click here and it'll tell you the guidelines. So when I got my certificate, which you're probably going to have to pay for these certificates, you guys. I got mine through Amazon. When you start selling on Amazon and you're private labeling and you building a registered brand on Amazon, then they will actually give you a mentor. And my mentor with Amazon actually sent me a link, and they had already prepaid for the certificates, but I think they're like maybe $25. 50 or something like this. It's really not that expensive, but I didn't pay for mine. So I just want to make that aware before you go into this. It's probably going to cost you unless someone fund it for you. But don't let that stop you. Okay. So it says how to register. To register, you must sign up at sam.gov. During the sign up process, you will be provided an opportunity to select small disadvantaged businesses. So go through here and read. Most of my people that's watching this is going to qualify for the majority of these. If you never served, you know you're not a veteran, right? Most of my subscribers are women, so choose women. Can you do multiple? Yes, I have multiple, you guys. I got my certificate actually say small disadvantaged businesses, and it also say women owned, and it also has business development program, and I believe I went with this one small business in urban or rural communities. My business is currently not. My physical office is located in like a metro area, so I wouldn't qualify for that. But if you are in a rural area or urban area, then this will fit with you. I'm in a commercial property around other businesses, literally doctor's offices and everything. So I wouldn't qualify for that. But you pick all that you apply for because you want to get as much funding as possible. Okay. I know this video is long, but this is good information. Okay. Okay, so we're going to click here because, again, this is not about getting a bunch of credit and maxing out cars just to fund your business. So if you already got an established business and now you're trying to look at ways of how to expand and grow and get some like guaranteed money, because sometimes government, as long as you're compliant with their rules, that money is probably going to be guaranteed, and you can always bid on new contracts. Okay, so contract opportunities here, you can just come over here and fumble around and move around and look. But what your main objective you need to do today, because it usually takes 6 to 8 weeks to actually be able to bid on contracts and apply for grants. So that's why I'm coming here first, and then I'm going to go back and talk to you about the grants. And I'm trying to make this because I think my camera is going to cut off in like 3 minutes. So you're going to click get started, and you're going to enter in all of your information. Follow this. Just follow it. Do what they say. But not only can you qualify for contracts, now you can qualify to apply for grants. Okay, and grants is money that you do not have to pay back, so why leave it on the table? This is where you need to go first, and I'm going to have all these links below the video. Okay, you guys, so again, just give yourself some grace, take some time, come around here and fumble. You can click grants 101, but this is how you become eligible, right? So these are all the opportunities. If you have like a non-for-profit, if you do like any type of service, you're a community leader and you need some monies, a non-for-profit organization, for-profit organization, small business, like it doesn't really make a difference. You can go over here and just check eligibility, and then here you go. But first you need to start at sam.gov without that link here, and then get started. So you guys, I'm going to go ahead and wrap up this video. I hope I gave you a wealth of information you can start actually researching to see if this will be good for your business. Thank you so much for watching. If you're new to my channel, go ahead and subscribe, like, share, comment. Nice comments. And I'll talk to you later.